This video is brought to you in part by Inked Playmats at inkedplaymats.com, your place for custom-made playmats. Design your own or shop from other featured designers. Use promo code KLOTZ to save 10% on your order. Inked Playmats, your game, your style. Hello everybody, this is Kevin from KlotzProductions, and welcome back to the last game of the match between Nick playing Mage Blade going up against Corey playing Grixis. Both players took a mulligan down to 6 cards for this game, and Corey was on the play, starting it off with the Blackcleave Cliffs. Nick then laid down an island, then Corey laid down a swamp and passed it back, then Nick laid down a glacial fortress. Corey then missed his next land drop and played a Ratchet Bomb. Nick looked at him kinda confused while it was in his deck and went ahead and let it resolve. Nick then played land go again for his turn, and then Corey added 1 counter to his Ratchet Bomb. However, he still wasn't drawing land and was stuck on 2, so at the end of his turn, Nick played a Think Twice to draw another card. Nick then laid down a Plains and cast a Ponder. After thinking for a minute, he decided to shuffle them up and draw a fresh card off the top. Corey finally hit his 3rd land drop, which was a mountain this time, but he still didn't play anything, and then at the end of the turn, Nick flashed back his Think Twice. He then put a Seachrome Coast and a play tapped on his turn and passed it back to Corey. Corey continued to add counters to his Ratchet Bomb, taking it up to 3. However, it wasn't until his next turn that he finally hit another land drop, taking him up to 4 with the Shimmering Grotto. And then Nick, with 6 lands in play already, decided to play a Mirran Crusader. Corey then brought his Ratchet Bomb up to 5 counters, which is where he ended up leaving it. He then cast a Desperate Ravings to draw 2 cards and ended up randomly discarding a mountain, which he definitely could have used. Then at the end of the turn, he had 8 cards in his hand, so he went ahead and discarded a Dissipate. Nick then attacked with his Crusader for 4 damage, dropping Corey down to 16. Then at the end of the turn, he went ahead and discarded a Think Twice as opposed to tapping lands to play something else. For Corey's next turn, he got another mountain and then attempted to kill the Crusader with a Slagstorm. However, Nick stopped it with the Flashfreeze. Then at the end of the turn, Nick flashed back his Think Twice to draw another card. Nick then cast his second Ponder of the game and found himself a Sword of Feast and Famine, which he put into play. He then attached it to his Crusader and attacked for another 8 damage, dropping Corey down to 8. Corey also had to discard 2 cards from the sword and decided to throw away a Dismember and a Go for the Throat. Corey, who was probably feeling a little desperate himself, decided to flash back his Desperate Ravings to try to find an answer. He ended up discarding a Mana Leak from it, but didn't find any answers, so scooped it up, giving Nick the win to the game and the match. So that's it for this match. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to check the annotations at the end to find the full version of this game, along with previous highlights gameplays. And as always, if you like this or any other game, give it a thumbs up and add it to your favorites, and then subscribe and come back for more videos.